Hey everyone, this is Alex Shandez. I am thrilled to share that I have completed my MBA at UCLA Anderson in the full-time MBA program as of 1 week ago, and excited to move to the next chapter. When I entered UCLA Anderson, I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted my career pivot to look like. I knew I wanted it to be in the healthcare sector. I am clinically trained and as such wanted to remain close to patient care. But I knew that the way in which care is delivered now and the burden on both the patient and the clinician wasn't good enough for me. And a few of the goals I set out for myself were to learn more about both the innovation side and entrepreneurial side of healthcare, but also the payer side, to be better equipped to affect change in the sector. And the goals that I achieved were, in my opinion, secondary to a lot of the amazing connections at Anderson. I was able to move into a role as an intern with Anthem, now known as Elevance Health, in their innovation team, which gave me the chance to see what it looks like to incubate and innovate young companies that are poised to disrupt and change healthcare. And from there, I pivoted into a role full-time with a team at Elevance that worked on digital care delivery and how we impact patients at scale through digital health with robust clinical evidence, which I think is an important part of healthcare. So achieving both those goals, I was able to see what the payer side looks like in various perspectives and had the advantage of then transitioning that knowledge and learning into a role at Kaiser Permanente Ventures. So while my goals weren't necessarily defined, I knew I wanted to see that change and the momentum move a bit more quickly than it does on the research side. And I think thanks to great contacts, great mentors, incredible women in healthcare that guided me along the way, I was able to achieve those goals. One of the most challenging parts of accomplishing my MBA at UCLA Anderson, it goes without saying, but the context of COVID. I mean, you really couldn't have anticipated upon applying prior to COVID what that would look like and the unpredictability of that and the challenges of remaining focused, remaining diligent, remaining dedicated and open to learning, while also in the back of your mind weighing not only how the implications of COVID would play out for you personally, with your family and your friends, but also on a global scale. I think it really set the stage for bringing together a unique set of MBA students that had incredibly high caliber, empathy, and understanding for what it would feel like to have strenuous and exciting, but yet challenging coursework amidst a very unstable global macroeconomic climate secondary to a global pandemic. It's really hard to say that there was anything second to that. I mean, some of the coursework was incredibly challenging. Perhaps for me personally, it was having a baby, this week of learning foundations that I think would be certainly a pivotal point in my MBA journey and definitely made it more difficult at times and more joyful as well. But I think the pandemic certainly was an incredible backdrop and will always shape our class and the experiences we had. The mountaintop moment of my MBA career was absolutely Momade. I was part of an incredible BCO team that was unrelenting in our dedication to learning about the landscape of maternal lactation support for moms. 3 of us are moms, 2 of us were breastfeeding, and we had an incredible team of not only knowledgeable, smart, dedicated, persistent classmates, but we really dove into what does it look and feel like to have such underrepresentation in the consumer packaged goods arena for new moms. And I think it was fun and exciting and challenging. But the moment we were able to present and really come together and see the fruits of our labor and garner that feedback and then subsequently win BCO was incredible. It was the top of the mountain. And I'm so proud of our team. Erica, Jenny, Jason, Russell. I think without that team, we couldn't have made it possible. It wouldn't have been possible. And those are friends I will have for a lifetime. And I would say that that is absolutely the top of the mountain. To describe my experience in one pithy sentence is challenging, but I think it could best be summarized in have more belief than worry, know yourself and your worth, dig deep, and enjoy your peers and the learning you gain from them, because the output of that is internal growth that you can't put a price tag on and can't really be captured in career pivots or changes in income. It's internal.